Hey, what's up guys? I'm TPV Robinizer, and welcome to SBL Season 2, Week 4 against Lugia. So, why does it... Okay. Against Lugia, he is currently 1-2 with a -5 differential. He's got a pretty good team, honestly. He's got Garchomp, Titar, Cress, Mega Pidgeot, Torkoal, Venusaur, Linoone, Gastron, Rhydon, Stoutland, Raikou, and Avalugg. And honestly, with his team, I could see any of the 12 mons coming, and it would be like a justifiable bring, which is very hard for prep. With obviously, his top 4 picks are very threatening for any team. Torkoal is somewhat threatening for my team, surprisingly. Raikou as well. And then, so those are the 6 I think he's going to bring. Rhydon and Gastrodon are really annoying to deal with. But they're both 4 times weak to grass, and Rhydon's 4 times weak to water, so that's solid. Stoutland is bad without sand, but he could just literally be the same set a sand Stoutland would be, but not in sand, with like Choice Banded, Retaliate, and it would be very threatening. But yeah, let's get into my team. So the first thing I saw on his team was KB destroys it. Like, KB has such a good matchup. It could be Banded, Specs, or like Ice Z move, Ground Z move for Torkoal, and it will put in work. So, here's the product. I chose Specs because my team is mostly physical. It's much better physically, and I want to prove to everyone that my team can destroy people, especially too. I haven't been using Rotom too much, which is a great special mon, and then I also have this, which is great mixed or just straight up special. So I brought Specs with Draco Meteor, Dragon Pulse, Ice Beam, Earth Power. He doesn't have a Fairy type, so there's that. And then Ice Beam, Earth Power is great coverage. Like, these 3 moves, nothing resists all 3 of it. And then just Dragon Pulse in case I don't want to click Draco Meteor. And then just Choice. Even though this thing has like a way better attack, it still has base 120 special attack, which is good. And then I can run Specs on it. It's good. It's a good Pokemon, especially. Next up, we got Scizor, Choice Banded with enough speed to outspeed a no-speed Cresselia. That's it. With Bullet Punch, U-Turn, Superpower, Knockoff. Bullet Punch hits everything except for 3 mons on his team, and that's fantastic. U-Turn, it's just good against his team. He doesn't have a great check outside of Torkoal. Torkoal is a threat. Outside of Torkoal and a defensive Venusaur to this mon, so this thing can just spam Bullet Punch and spam U-turns, and then I have Superpower because it's just a strong move to have, and then Knockoff because Knockoff. And speaking of Knockoff, we got ya boy Alolan Muck, the kill eater, sitting at 9 kills. Ooh, that's insane. And then alright, so his team isn't Knockoff weak at all. I don't think he has Rhydon isn't a Violate mon, and he has 1 Pokemon that's weak to it, and then a solid resistance Titar. However, that 1 Pokemon that is weak to it happens to be Cresselia, and I am not playing around with Cresselia. That thing is the fattest of the fat, and it is so annoying to deal with. And Assault Vest Muck takes it on so well. Like, it tanks any hit. And then AV Muck also helps with sorry about that Twitch pull up. It also helps with Mega Pidgeot. I can tank a hit and hit it back with Rock Tomb, which is interesting. It's great against Venusaur, and it's good against Raikou. So this thing's here's the Cresselia answer, and the knockoff spammer. And then I have Shadow Sneak for priority. Rock Tomb in case Mega Pidgeot wants to come in and outspeed everything. I can Rock Tomb and then KB will outspeed. And I can do this against any mon except for Garchomp because that will OHKO. I can just Rock Tomb, lower their speed, and then Kyurem will be able to come in and outspeed everything and body them. And yeah, and then I have HP Grass in case it's like Fizz Def Gastrodon. It'll be doing slightly more than Knockoff, and Knockoff will be doing even less without an item. So it's that weird move, and its damage is not lowered if Scald burns. So it's the hidden tech. It also hits Rhydon. It won't do anything to Rhydon, and he can just EQ, but it hits it. Next up is Scolipede. Scolipede, Black Sludge, Max Spidef. This thing is another quote-unquote Raikou check. Raikou still does a ton of damage to it, and but this thing is just here for the spikes and T-spikes, and then baton passing speed into Kyurem, but that's not as big this battle because Kyurem will still outspeed a lot of his team. And yeah, just the dual hazards are so good because his removal is Avalugg and what's its face, Torkoal, and those both get spin blocked and walled by the last mon on our team, Dusclops. It is a rest set again, except this time it actually has Sleep Talk, which is good. We got Toxic for Toxicking because Will-O-Wisp doesn't do much against this team at all, and then Nightshade for the nice chip damage. And then even with Max Spidef, this thing will still like straight wall Garchomp. I'm bringing Pressure over Frisk this week because it is Rest Talk, which means it's gonna stay in a lot. It's gonna stay in a lot, and then I can just Toxic things, Nightshade them, you know, the standard. Yeah, that's gonna be my team. I will see you all in a couple seconds with the battle against Lugia. Hello and welcome back to SBL Week 2. Against Lugia. There is the Raikou. There's a Venusaur, unfortunately. There's a Garchomp, the T-Tar, Gastrodon, and Crest. I didn't want to see Gastrodon, but there is no spinner, so I can spike stack this man. T-Tar is his lead? I don't know. Honestly, no idea. If T-Tar is his lead, I'm thinking Scizor. It's got a decent amount of speed, so it should outspeed. Unless it's... Oh, that's... I made it outspeed max speed. But if he leads Raikou... I would go hard Donphan. If he leads Chomp... Probably hard Dusclops. I'm gonna lead Scizor. I think he's leading T-Tar. Yep. So unless he's Jolly with what's it called? We're good. This is the wrong. Right, I nicknamed them. Buddy, did you import? Scizor. Oh, it's under Scyther. Duh. Okay. Well, it's just Choice Banded with not enough speed. Hate Celts. And then let's just click U-turn. Gastrodon took 43. Oh, I think you're Spidef. Oh no, he's Fizdef. Okay, he's Fizdef, which means if I go Kyurem, will you kill with an Ice Beam? That should guaranteed kill with an Ice Beam, and he doesn't have an Ice Beam switching. Alright, let's get this Ice Beam off. Unless I get like an absolute mineral, which would be a shame. Let's get this Ice Beam off. He doesn't have a switch in unless Spit F Crest. How much is Spit F Crest taken? Nothing. 0. Crests. Took 33. That's Spit F. That's max Spit F. Alright. And it's lefties. That doesn't really tell us anything except maybe it's like a subset, but I always have Muck for this. Moonblast did 9. Moonblast did 9. Ignore the rainbow notifications. And now I just click knockoff and get a free knockoff. T-Tar would be a switch in. Oh, and I skipped turn by accident. Okay, it was Figgy Berry. Knocked off the Figgy Berry. Did 22. That could give us something. Kill leader. I got rid of the question mark. We added just straight kill leader. Tyranitar. That's offensive with a Figgy Berry. And I'm thinking I lose. But no item. So oh, what are the odds he's Fire Blast? Alright. I have Donphan every time. And he can't touch me. I'm going Donphan. Okay, he Dragon Danced. +1. Ice Punch. That won't kill. No matter what. And I get a free EQ off. I lied. Alright, what do I do? If he's smart, he'll take this opportunity to set up. Alright. Scolipede. That's... Alright. I need to go Scolipede. Yep. Now, let's get some justice, question mark. He's gonna outspeed me. But alright. This is just my suicide mission. And then Bullet Punch should easily OHKO. Oh, I was Poison Point. But Bullet Punch will OHKO. This is Technician. There we go. Alright, we're down to Donphan, which sucks, because Raikou can sort of win. But we're not in a terrible position. If I can get Kiramin on any mon except for Garchomp, I think we're golden. Especially with Crest weakened a bit. Venu. Alright. So Venu can't set up unless it's growth, and it's not growth. It's just straight not growth. So I think I sack Donphan. Because I can't Toxic with the Clop, so I think I sack Donphan. And then bring in the Kyurem and go for... Yeah. Alright. Well, he might be offensive. He's dual screens. Alright, let's wake up. Or, unfreeze. Energy Ball did 32. That's normal. He only got a Reflect Up, though. So, we get this damage. It won't OHKO, but it'll do a ton of damage. And Cress didn't... Okay. And then Cress is still weakened. And if he predicts me to go into Muck, what would he go into? Garchomp? I'm gonna Ice Beam. And he stayed in. And clicked Moonlight. Alright. Let's make a middle ground. Let's go Cress. Or, Dusclops. Moonlight. Let's click Toxic and hope Venusaur doesn't come in. He went Garchomp. Alright. Garchomp. Are you SD? Alright, let's SD versus Dusclops Bidef. I'm gonna Nightshade. It's gotta be banded to do good damage to me without a boost. And even in that case, it's a roll for a 2 KO. Shadow Claw did 30. This man wants to crit me. Okay, he's just max attack. Alright, we'll crit into a normal and kill me. It will, and that's a high crit move, so I'm gonna rest. Oh, okay. Or yeah, I got it. Alright, the reason I rested was because I can't risk a single mod on my team. I literally can't. Because, like, Kyurem, it will take the Shadow Claw easily, but then it has to then take, like, a Dragon Claw afterwards, and I can't do that. Scizor, it could come in, but it can't really touch Garchomp back, so I would have to go for U-turn and take extra damage. And then Muck, it's EQ. Ah. He did it. Alright. I'm going into my Muck, and I'm clicking Knock Off. Yeah, I'm clicking Knock Off anyway. If Garchomp or Raikou comes in, well, not Garchomp. If Raikou comes in, I'm gonna click I am going to click Rock Tomb, so that Kyurem outspeeds and gets free Ice Beam. That's gonna be my way of winning with Cresselia. Oh, it's full. I forgot it moonlighted. Ice Beam is my way of winning. Garchomp. Was it Rocky Helmet? It was Scarf Chomp. Okay, so it's locked into EQ. Oh, it's not locked into EQ. EQ into Shadow Claw won't kill unless it's a crit. Okay, it is a high crit move. Alright, so it'll die after 2 turns of poison. So I'm going into my Dusclops and then doubling back into my Muck. Or Garchomp with a Shadow Claw to Kyurem. Or would he Outrage? He might Outrage. Shadow Claw, EQ, D-Claw, Outrage. Oh, man. I think I gotta go out into Muck and let it just die. Yep. Oh, okay, we lived, so he can't go into Gastrodon. if that means anything. Or Cress. You could go into Cress without speeds. Could go into... Just, you can't go Gastrodon. So, we'll see what happens from there. We will see what happens. Raikou. It's timid, so it might have Aura Sphere. Or it's shiny, so it might have Aura Sphere. Versus a Raikou. Should I attack so as to not let him attempt to attack so that I don't let him set up? A Shadow Sneak's doing minimal damage. At best, I get a poison. It's not worth it. Yep. All right. So there goes his leftovers, which is good, and we got the poison. That's clutch. All right. Nice, nice, nice. Now, did I knock on? Oh, you're right. The reflect. The reflect. Now. What is bullet punch range? Choice banded. Just do that. Oh, I think Shadow Sneak into poison is bullet punch range. So I'm gonna Shadow Sneak. Kills me with T-Bolt, and he's in bullet punch range. Do I predict? I want to go U-turn. I mean, this is throwing, but okay. We still kill him. We still kill him because he didn't have the HP, whatever. And we get in your boy Dusclops. Venusaur is going to come in. For sure. No way it doesn't. Otherwise, I get a Toxic off on a wall. And that would be clutch. And Kyurem's healthy, right? Kyurem is healthy, which means I can spam Ice Beam. Yep, Venusaur comes in. Reflect Energy Ball. I'm gonna rest. That did 21. I feel like that did too much. I don't know why, but defensive with Energy Ball. That I was right. Wow. So this man might be modest. This man's modest. I'm questioning if he has Synthesis. Did I ever hit this Venusaur? Venusaur. Never. I'm gonna go for Nightshade. Oh, I'm stupid. All right, let's get Nightshade. Energy Ball. That's 21. We might get a Spit F drop. Get Toxic. We're getting Nightshade for info to see his HP spread. Alright, that did 33. Okay. So he is Black Sludge. He is Black Sludge, and he's no HP investment. So I'm gonna Nightshade again. If he has Synthesis, he's going for it. Otherwise, I tank an Energy Ball. And with no HP, this thing should die. V-Nay. Offensive. No, you're just versus Kyurem B. Yeah, that's an outgo. Yep, he went for synthesis. Okay, do I make a play? Against this stupid Spidef Cress? And double into Scizor? And now we click U-turn. Or do we click knockoff? We click U-turn. No matter what, we're in a good position if we click U-turn, unless he has HP Fire. And in that case, I mean, oh, 77. Scizor. Choice Band. That's about right. That's 100% just straight max Spidef. He might go for Moonlight, and that would suck. Moon Blast won't touch me. Alright, I'm gonna go into this man right here. And he clicked Psychic. And I'm gonna Toxic first. I'm outside of Energy Ball range. Yeah, and yeah, he will not die to Nightshade. So, I don't think he'll switch. Yeah, there we go. Now we rest. Sorry that these videos have been quite stally, but I just feel like my playstyle or my team is like bulky offense, and that's how it's gonna be. All right, here we go. Venu. Nope, Sleep Talk. I'm gonna try and PP stall his Synthesis because I have Sleep Talk and Nightshade, which has a total of what, 34 PP, and he has 7. And how many energy balls does he have? 7. Man, and this guy just got a whole lot more stally. We just got a whole lot more stally. Dusclops is such a great tier 5. Alright, did anyone join? I don't think so. Honestly, he should have gotten a Spidef drop by now. I'm gonna click Nightshade again. The great thing about this Dusclops is it can be at like 25%, and it will still take a hit from this Cress and Gastrodon. He has 1 energy ball. What's his last move? It could be Light Screen. It could be Sludge Bomb. Either way, Dusclops can outstall this. Dusclops wins. Dusclops wins. What's his last move? He has 1 energy ball. Could be HP Fire. But we're gonna find out. Because if it's HP Fire, I'm staying in with Dusclops, but if I find out it's Sludge Bomb, I can go into Scizor and speed up the game. It's HP Fire. Alright. That does mean I can go into Kyurem, though. Yep. And I'll just click Ice Beam, because Crest is toxic. With Toxic, Draco will 2-hit KO Crest, so let's speed this up a bit. Let's get KB some kills. Yep. I won't do it, KO. I lied. But Moonblast does nothing. Literally. Not literally, it does 30. Which is enough to take, because I'm taking 18 from a crit. I'm gonna say sorry, but that just sped up the game. Honestly. And I did get frozen, so I guess it's hacks for hacks. Gastrodon comes in, and we just have our fun with Dusclops. And we click Sleep Talk once, and then we Toxic. I don't think he should have let T-Tar go down with his team like being Dusclops food. Let's get this Sleep Talk Toxic, and we miss. That's okay. I'm just gonna click Toxic. The smart place to click Nightshade, but I'm gonna Toxic. Just, I think he knows it's over. Who killed Garchomp? Was it Scizor? Because right now Scizor has 3 kills, if that was true. Okay, we wake up, we get a Toxic, and now I'm gonna Nightshade. How much will a Specs Ice Beam do? We already saw that though. Wait, no, we saw a U-turn. Alright, and we know he's Fizdef. Gastrodon versus KB. Okay. So I won't... Yeah, I won't make this longer than it has to be. I just click Ice Beam twice and win. So we're gonna go KB and win. Well, if he burns, it doesn't matter. And now we just click Ice Beam twice and win. But that is gonna be a GG. Oof. That freeze really sucked, but we pulled it off in the end. This was... I hate Cress, honestly. It's just a pain to deal with, but I mean, I have Dusclops, and I have a bulky team, so I can't really say anything. But I don't know. This, when prepping, I noticed KB straight destroys his team. I could bring it Banded, Specs, Ice Z move, and just no matter what, it would do work. But it's just, I think I had team matchup. I didn't need Scolipede for speed passing. I wrote it as a hazard stacker. And unfortunately I had to go down, but I think I don't know. Scolipede, just hazards were good overall. I was scared of Torkoal. That's, believe it or not, that was the biggest threat on his team. Facing my team. I'm glad he didn't bring it. I'm glad he didn't bring Avalugg just because it's a spinner. But yeah, that is going to be our week 4. I don't know where I got 2 from. Season 2, week 4. There we go. Battle, and I will see you all next week with week 5. Peace.